Hi everyone, welcome to English class. So I'm teacher Christine and today we're going to discuss about how to write a persuasive essay. So without further ado, let's define what is a persuasive essay. So persuasive essay is a position paper which is meant to persuade readers to adopt the writer's point of view on an issue and or agree with a suggested course of actions. So when we say persuasive essay, its main purpose is to convince the readers to agree with the writer's point of view or stand regarding a particular topic or issue, and or encourage the readers to take a certain course of action in response to the particular topic or issue. So here are the parts and elements of a persuasive essay. So of course, like any other writing composition, a persuasive essay or an essay includes title, and it has three parts, namely the introduction, body, and conclusion. So first, let's have the title. So the title of your persuasive essay or essay should have a short yet catchy title enabled to hook the readers. So we all know that the title is the first thing that any readers will read. So it should be catchy and concise. And here are the following examples of a persuasive essay. We have abortion is immoral. Second, marriage equality and cyberbullying is a crime. So those are examples of short yet catchy titles. Let's proceed with the parts of a persuasive essay. So we have the introduction. From the root word itself, introduction, you're going to introduce the topic or the issue that you have chosen. So in introducing your topic, you can begin with a fact or definition, and then by creating a good thesis statement. So I have here an example which I have already sent on your Google Classroom. So in here, the author first presented the background of the issue that he have chosen, which is the abortion, and then he followed it with a thesis statement wherein he says that abortion is a murder and that the people are not the one to decide whether a person that a woman gives birth to should live or die. So that's his thesis statement. And then after his thesis statement, the author tried to define abortion. It stated here that abortion is defined as the removal of the embryo or fetus, and so forth and so on. And also the author tried to give some series of questions for the readers, enable for them to be intrigued regarding the topic or issue. So giving or providing some questions in your introduction will also guide you to know the focal point of your composition. So if you're going to include some questions from some series of questions in the introduction, make sure that those questions will be answered in the body part of your writing composition. Okay, so there's a lot of ways that you can use in order to introduce your topic. So it could be via quote. You can have a famous quote from a famous person that is related to your topic or issue, or you can also try to begin your introduction with a thought-provoking question or something that will lead to your main thesis statement. And you can also have a trivia. So it's up to you. Be creative. And the next one is the body. So after the introduction, where you have stated your thesis statement, you are now going, in the body part, you are now going to present some proofs and evidences in order to support your thesis statement. So in the body part, here are the following guide questions that will help you in order for you to have a structured or organized body. Here are the guide questions that you can use. First, how does your topic becomes an issue? So, why did you say that the topic that you have chosen is a social, moral, or economic issue? And then the second one, what are the causes and effects of the issue? So you are now going to present what are the causes of the issue that you have chosen, and what are the impacts or the effects of that issue. And then the third one, what is the significance of the issue, of tackling the issue? What is the significance of it? And what is the purpose of your writing composition? And you can add a lot of more guide questions that will help you to have an organized body. And then after the body, we have an example of a body from the text that I have given you. We have here, so the author here tried to give some Bill of Rights or the Constitution as a proof or evidence with regards to the legalization of abortion. And also, he tried to add some statistical data that will help strengthen his stand regarding the issue or the topic, which is abortion. And after the introduction and then the body, we have the conclusion. So this is the concluding part. In the conclusion, you are now going to readdress the thesis statement by synthesizing the information discussed in the body by highlighting its contextual significance. So in conclusion, you are not going to retell everything that you have said, or you're not going to summarize everything that you have said from the introduction to body. In conclusion, you are going to synthesize, meaning to say you're just going to encapsulate the ideas that you have presented in the first two parts of your paper. So in conclusion, you can now suggest or recommend probable solution to the topic or issue that you have chosen. And then in the conclusion part, you can also end your paper by leaving a thought-provoking question that will make the readers think in depth regarding your topic or issue. And then you can also try to leave a statement that will ask or encourage the reader to act. So a statement that is meant to call for action. So you can have that in your conclusion. Here's an example of a conclusion which consists of a thought-provoking question. So the author in here stated that, but since when does a person's life depend on the amount of people in the world? Okay, so that's how he ended his persuasive essay. So again, a persuasive essay has a title and three parts, namely the introduction, body, and conclusion. So let's now have your assignment. So for your assignment, all you're gonna do is to choose one current social or moral or economic issue. So meaning to say you're just going to choose one issue under any of the three types of issues. So you can choose a social issue or a moral issue, or you can also choose an economic issue. So it depends on you, and then give at least 5 solutions to the issue. So having said that, you are going to provide or suggest 5 probable issues in the concluding part of your persuasive essay. So your essay should contain a total of 500 words. And then allow me to present our essay writing rubric. So for the content, in order to have 5 points, you should use one social, moral, or economic issue and provide at least 5 appropriate solutions with evident awareness. Meaning to say, you should choose one particular topic under any types of issue. Okay, so if you want to write about a social issue, then choose a particular topic under the social issue. And then 3 points if you choose one particular issue and but you provided less than 5 appropriate solutions with evident awareness. And 1 point if you choose one particular issue but does not give appropriate solutions with evident awareness. And then for the organization, 5 points if you exhibited coherence and applied transitional devices to present your ideas chronologically in your paper. And 3 points if you exhibited just the minimal coherence. When we say coherence, it is the logical sequence of the ideas or sentences in your paper. So 3 points if you exhibited minimal coherence and applies transitional devices to present ideas chronologically. And 1 point if you did not exhibit coherence but applies transitional devices to present ideas chronologically in your paper. And for the style, 5 points if you use words, tone and voice in an effective and appropriate manner to cater the audience. And use 3 points if you use words, tone and voice in not so effective manner. And 1 point if you use the words, tone and voice in a not effective and appropriate manner. And for the convention, 5 points if you have shown enough control of grammar, spelling, and sentence formation. And 3 points if you have just shown a limited control of grammar, spelling, and sentence formation. And 1 point if you have shown a minimal control of grammar, spelling, and sentence formation. So don't be pressured if I've included here the conventions. It's for your own sake. So you will be aware and guided when it comes to grammar, spelling, and sentence formation. So before we end the class, let me ask you if you have any queries or any concerns. So if you have any concerns or questions, you can message me right after this video. So that's all for today. Thank you, class. Stay safe.